Hello, everybody. Uh, uh. Sorry, I get distracted when there's a catastrophic event ever. I was on TikTok falling into the abyss, and of course, my entire feed is the hurricane in Florida, and I fell onto a video that was like, oh, somebody commented like, "Oh, I'll never forget how in Australia they." Well, I should explain. Okay, the video I was watching was, like, a police car going down the street slowly with, like, all of its lights on, saying, like, "You must evacuate." The creepiest shit. And somebody commented, like, "I'll never forget how in Australia, when we had a cyclone that was the biggest one." They didn't say a year, so I'm struggling. It was like, "Good night, Australia. You're on your own." And I'm just like, "Where the hell is that?" I couldn't find a recording of it. No, I looked for a good 30 minutes. I love that kind of stuff, which is so morbid. Believe me, I know. Believe me. But, like, sirens in different time periods and just, for what category, I don't know. It was like, if it was in Australian, hold on. I can hear it in my head, but I can't say it. Couldn't now I can't. Um, I could not find it anywhere, and it's like, that stuff is you can't replace ChatGPT. I mean, you can't replace humans, okay? Because they know the deets on stuff that was never recorded, but everybody remembers it. There's certain, like, tornadoes. Actually, the one in Illinois, Fairfield Fair one of the biggest tornadoes, I think, in the world was not recorded in Illinois. It came like literally out of nowhere. So that's what I like to do in my spare time. Just arrived in NYC. Oh, nice. I've never been there. Heard really good things about it. I heard the rats are like, they don't compare or something. I'm going to see some rats here. I saw a video on TikTok and it was a rat trying to scale or jump onto a big, what do you call those? Shrubs in the middle of the city that's plotted. Okay, Tori. And it kept trying. I was like, I love this. But it was like, what kind of rat is like trying to jump like that? Ew. Ew. Plainfield. Thank you. I was like, why does it sound funny? Fairfield. By Plainfield tornado of 1992. I wasn't even born yet. Okay. I wasn't born yet. God damn. I was in one like 2 years ago. Rolo got me this laptop. I went to go pick it up at Best Buy because all my equipment was going to shit. And I'm scared to go into places. So I was in my car for a minute and I was on my phone. And I remember looking out the window because I had my window rolled down. I was just like, why is the sky that color? Like, that's demonic. And I don't believe in evil. That's demonic. That looks like the, how would I describe this color green? Of the, what do you call the guy in SpongeBob? Fuck. The guy, not green, not plankton. The haunting guy. It's like a weird shade of green. It was vivid. It was ugly. It was lime green. I'll never forget it. I have a photo. I think I have 2 photos that you kind of got an idea of how low the sky was. I don't know how to explain it. I had never seen anything like it until I moved to Rockford. But it was like the clouds were at ground level. Not really, but like right there. You could see them moving too. So if you've ever looked at a forecast during a tornado and you see those like white lines and they're like moving, or even if you look at the water, you're like, whoa, it's crazy. It's like that, but like literally in front of you. It was wild. I remember looking at Best Buy and they had already boarded up the fucking doors and shit. And I was like, where is everybody? I've only been here for 5 minutes. And then the thing went off. So since it's during one of these moments, what do you do when you hear a siren? For people without social anxiety, get into the closest building. For me, I'm like, I'll die in my car. It's morbid. And that's exactly what I did. Okay. No. I helped some kids. I did do that. Isn't that so crazy how you feel so safe in your car, but it's like very dangerous? Yep. I was in it. Literally in the path. I didn't even know how to use the radio on my car. You're like, Tori, how do you just not listen to music? I just don't. I prefer silence, and my phone was dead and I didn't have a charger and Best Buy was boarded up. So I'm literally the chaotic friend. But I remember being like, all right, north, south, east, or west. And I always, whenever I'm trying to think of like what direction we're going, I always think of Paige, who's like, whatever way you're facing is north. And I'm like, bitch, that's not how it works. Rest in peace, love you. This hair. So anyways, if you've never been in the sky, if you've never been in a tornado, it's kind of wild because the sky will get lime green, but in another direction, it's black. Like so black. And if there's no lights, even with lights, you can't see nothing. And I must have been in shock because I went right down that way. I mean, like, genuinely, when I say I don't go out, I mean it. Like, I had been recording in Rockford only in my room for like a year. I had lived there at least a year. Actually, I think it was 2 years, which is even worse because I didn't know what streets I was on. My phone was dying. And I only had that moment. It was fun though. I'm 20 out of 10. Do it again. I'm literally like my dad embodied as a girl. If there's a tornado, I want to be in it. I'm not just opening the garage. Nay. We're going chasing. Get in the car, bitch. But I don't know how to read what direction. To this day. I still don't know the streets. Just pathetic. You take that for granted when you've grown up in the same spot for your whole life. Like if I'm back where I used to live, it's second nature, baby. Walters, let's go. But here it's like my dad will be like, I'm down the east side of what I was like, hell, I have no idea where you are. I'll see you soon. I'll wait for you. Useless. Ew. I want to see another one. For a year. Wait, I was in a tornado, like literally in the rotation. Like actually. It was it February? Maybe it was March. It was March. And I remember Joe from Red Pill University was like, let's film. And I'm like, I'm hiding under my bed. It's tornado season and I have trauma. But like, I still want to go outside. But like, if like the siren goes off or if I notice the weather starts to get weird and my dad's not home, I panic for a moment because that's exactly what I did when Best Buy was going on. That was crazy. But everything slows down. I actually got that from my military ex who in like crisis situation was able to operate in like slow motion, not like physically, but you just drive by, they make a right on the light so that it takes a picture of the license plate of whoever's shooting at them. Like moments like that, I'm just like, how'd you do that? He's like, you're like trained to do that in the military. And I was like, sick. I'm gonna adopt that, but I'm not gonna go. So that's what I try to do now. So any crisis, and I'm like unfazed. The green. Has anybody else been in anywhere where there's tornadoes? It will never like not be cool. I'm sure the people in Oklahoma are like, okay, whatever, but it's wild. If it's silent before it comes, and it's crazy. Sounds exactly like a train, and you'll never be able to hear it on a video. And maybe now that the audio is getting better, but it's eerie in person. Mike, I'm worried that you're going to make me say some shit. Happy birthday, Mike. Yesterday, I got caught saying something about sourdough, and then it turned into like a, But anyway, so is anybody in Florida right now? Manatee County? Manatee? I started to think about the prisoners and then the animal shelters, and I got sad. Please don't put your pets in cages unless you plan on putting those cages on top of a roof or something. You're in Richmond? Nice. Yep, having a hurricane party, scrolling through lives. That sounded weird at first. I was like, wait, what? Did you get water? What do you do so for anybody that doesn't know, when you see these people that are not evacuating, it's not because they're embodying my personality of hardhead. It's like if I'm not mistaken, because I did not do research on this, but typically like airports will close a day before. So imagine like having to find somewhere to go to pay for the family, but then also it being like a day in advance, and you can't even like I feel for people. I also don't, I feel like I would get more anxiety being away from my home and not knowing what the hell is happening to it than, yeah, like I'd rather stay. Not that I'd rather stay, I will stay, which is bad. It's not good, but like I'd be there fucking holding up the ceiling. Like I'm insane. And not the garden I just did. I'm kidding. That's fucked up. Definitely go seek shelter. It matters. You matter. At least have water and food and whatever you can. Category 5. Category what, 5? Yeah, category 5 is insane. And do never, ever underestimate a flash flood. I know it doesn't look like it's going that fast, but that shit's deadly. Have you ever been in the water where you have a current taking you away, and no matter how fast you try to swim against it, like you better just allow it to pull you out to the sea, which is terrifying, and then make your way back. It's crazy. Like imagine that just right there. Crazy. Flash floods are like riptides. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm not even putting it into words. It's like a riptide can take you under, can't it? Just lost power in Tampa. Oh no. Oh no. WNC, it's worse than what it looks like online. It can take you out miles and miles. Yeah. I'll never forget, like maybe not even a year ago, New Hampshire had flash floods. I think it was New Hampshire, or it was near there. And like, I won't give detail, but people died. And it's sad, obviously. Perks of having a basement, right? We don't have a basement here, and it terrifies me. It's like a basement can flood, right? But they always flood. So there's like that. No matter the rain, they suck. My dad's like, never again. But I'm like, we live in an area where, like, we used to live in a brick house on a solid foundation, almost on a hill, all brick. The basement was huge. The basement was like 1,200 square foot, which so was the kitchen. No, the kitchen was half of that. And maybe I'm getting that mixed up. I forget how big the house was. When they do the square footage, it includes the garage, or it doesn't include the garage. It's been a minute. It's pretty big. Anyways, it's like this house. If a tornado comes, I'm not going in that bathroom. Hell no. That's not the strongest place. I don't know what is. I'd rather be in here under a mattress or something. But I have dogs. Horrible. This is the type of house that it's like, it's gonna go. Sucks. But it's like the other one, it could try. There's a pool, an underground pool, which by the way, I guess it's a myth that tornadoes can't go through. Like, we always assume they dissipate when they travel through water. There's a river. Rockford has like a pretty big river, and that's like not the case. Sky rises. I mean, maybe there's some truth to it. I don't know, but this is not a tornado, everybody. Nay, nay. Basements in Florida are nothing. Basements in Florida are nothing but a liability, y'all. Yeah, I don't think Texas had basements either when I lived in Texas. Yeah, could you imagine all the snakes and alligators that would hide away in there? No. Nope. This is me like stereotyping Florida. Bye. You have to hold on to the bathtub and enjoy the free fall. Yeah, right. Wild. Imagine where all the alligators go in the swamps. I don't know. I've been seeing videos of like animals in people's tires and stuff. It's like, oh, don't go there. Don't go there. So sad. I wonder how early the animals were leaving too. I remember when the tornado was here and the weather was so weird. It was the weirdest. Before 12 o'clock noon, it was the most still, quiet, humid. It was so weird. It went from being like super cold the day before, which I think it was really like from like 68 to like 90 the next day. But it was like, wow, why is it so cold? And then the next day it was so disgustingly hot, like, and humid. And then by noon, just rain. So much rain. And then it got green. It's not, I can't. If you've never seen a lime green sky and then black in the other direction, don't talk to me. Okay? You know or you know. This is what happens when we live in a state that's supposed to be a swamp. I want a suit can withstand a tornado. Safe here in northern Michigan. Yes. It's the best thing about the Midwest. But you go too north, you got tornadoes, okay? If you were to go a little bit towards Iowa, which Iowa's like pretty close to me, is Des Moines? Des Moines? I think one city over is where it's like the worst tornadoes. People often think it's Oklahoma or Kansas City, but let me tell you, it never stops in Iowa. I swear to God. It never does. If Waffle House is closed, you're too late to evacuate. Stop. I also heard that Home Depot is not the safest place to run into, at least during a tornado. But I was like, really? I feel like they would be. No? It's like a warehouse, but not really. Not really. Wait, I know exactly what you're talking about. Lived in India. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It happens in Indiana. That's for sure. Yeah. It's such a lime green color, and it's way too early in the day. Like, if you've seen a sunset, it's like of that hue, but green. Like the color of the emoji that's like throwing up, that color, but lighter. So we're talking about the weather. Well, technically this video was supposed to be about morality. Speaking of which, or I was going to do a show with Pranzas. I don't really know. I don't know. There's something about the day after tomorrow, you know, the movie about all the crazy, all the crazy events that could like take us all out. That's what gets my heart racing. Am I a psychopath? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It's like something you can't control, you know? It's like more neon than this color. Should I try to look one up and see if I can find one? Neon green tornado. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, this is beautiful. How? This is like a little bit of it, but the video's not doing it justice. But hold on, let me brighten this up. See in the middle there?
Green. Look at that turquoise green color.
Sometimes before a tornado occurs, the clouds turn an ominous green.
Powerful.
You can't see it. It's like, hold on. I remember like trying to record the sky and it like wasn't picking up. I remember looking at it through my phone. I was like, dude, that looks evil. Like evil.
Green color in storms doesn't guarantee a tornado, but it usually means there's a powerful storm with heavy rain and hail.
Really? Interesting. I want to see if I can find another one. Yeah, see, nobody has a video of it. Just take my word for it. Okay. And the darkness is so dark. I can't explain it. And it was terrifying because you didn't know if it was like coming that way. It's wild. talking about the hurricane. I would like to see the eye in the middle of that. Oh. Talking about the hurricane, of course. I want to hear the good night, Australia. You're on your own. I want to hear that. I want to hear that. Let's see what Princess is doing. He's playing a game. Playing a game that I can't play. Is this a computer game? Silent Hill. Ooh, here it is. I found the green. Oh, I found it. I found it, y'all. Hold up.
What a monster. You know, the idea of a green sky.
He's hot. Wait, hold on. See, here it is. Now just imagine that right outside your window.
Are
Okay.
attributed largely to severe storms, but also has to do with where the sun is on the horizon and how the light bounces.
And it'll literally be black next to it. It's just so wild. What's that noise? That was a bedtime reminder. Oh, it's time to wind down. It sure is. It sure is, but we just got here. Green equals hail. Yeah, the hail was like baseball size. Decent game. Nothing like the original in terms of style, but still decent. I want to play. I want to play. I feel like there's so much background noise right now. Where every time I try to go back, I swear I'm gonna like accidentally click out of this. Oh, look who's on. MLD John with Modern Life Dating, talking about boy stuff. Bitcoin. People still doing Bitcoin? Anybody get rich from Bitcoin? Share your secrets. Let's Reno tornado. Let's see. Princess. What other content has been happening? I literally spent what feels like 10 hours writing a paper, and then also recording through Descript, DESCRIPT, my favorite app that takes a video and turns it into a Microsoft document to edit. But you can record, like no head videos, or you can no head by just like text, which is fun. But you can also take any video now from YouTube or any website, put it into their link, and it will take that video's transcript and put it into a Word doc for you. Will let you transcribe, I think, like 30 hours a month for $15, like 1.5. Super, super cool. Can take any video, put subtitles to it. But yeah, if you want to make videos, but you don't want to show your face, it's a good app to use. They're updating it every single like 15 minutes. So it'll be like restart, which it's the only app I will restart with because it's so fast. QB is doing what? Can't start. What are you doing? Don't talk about other people in my chat. I don't like that drama. Okay, you are insane. What do you mean by this? Now is probably a good time to get in, not financial advice. Yeah. I feel like Bitcoin is just gambling for boys. Bitcoin is like astrology to women. Do you remember that? Right. Astrology to women is Bitcoin to men. That's not how I said it before. I don't remember. I actually am drinking black tea right now. Anyways, that tastes kind of bitter. Very bitter. Is this live or AI? It's live. Crypto isn't gambling if you know how to do market research and education. I'd probably be so good at it just because I watch so much of the media and whatever. Is that what you mean? I don't know. I get confused when it comes to like fractions or like slices of the company. Like, I don't get it. It probably should, though. And when I say should, it's like it's probably very easy and it's probably actually like another source of income. I just, when it comes to that stuff, like my studio that I used to have was in a financial advisor building. And so I'm used to people that are like, hey, give us money and we'll do it for you. We got you. So I'm just like not used to the whole concept of that stuff. I don't know. I used to get asked all the time to promote like a certain coin and shit. Like I'd get the craziest offers. We'll buy you a Tesla. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And they're like, no, seriously. It's like, to be what? Like a Bitcoin thought? I'll pass. Thanks. Though it is funny when women actually use birthdays as guides to dates. Yeah. Watch Charlie at Cultivate Crypto. Yeah, I will. I've seen him on Fresh and Fit. And Miguel. Marry me could be a source of income. It sure could. Except you exhaust me. Okay? Men exhaust me. We're better apart than we are together. Just kidding. Princess, what are you doing? Is he gonna get... Wait, is he calling? I don't get calls after. No, he's not calling me. Sick. There's an intermission. So anyways, humans. I feel that. Okay. Well, where should I begin? I look so tired. 30's catching up to me. Everything is falling. Just kidding. You need to be careful. I say go crazy. I guess that's not that crazy. He's on the phone right now. So I was thinking about doing a debate, but I just don't know a good topic. Oh, I could ask ChatGPT to give me some topics. Are you guys using ChatGPT? Are you using something else to generate ideas? They're kind of the same ideas. Give me 20 debate topics for YouTube. Here are 20 debate topics that would be engaging for a YouTube audience. We'll be the judge of that. Is free will an illusion? Not again. Are there objective moral truths? Is utilitarianism a flawed moral framework? It knows me so well. Like, I'm done. Can you derive an ought from an is? Probably not. Is life meaningless without religion? Is animal testing morally justifiable? Should we fear the rise of super intelligent AI? Hey, I know what you're doing. Does consciousness have a purpose? Is cancel culture a form of social justice or censorship? Are affirmative action policies necessary in 2024? Is capital punishment ever justifiable? Does pornography harm society? Is gender a social construct? Should drug addiction be treated as a crime or a health issue? Is nationalism a force for good or evil? Should we prioritize national security over privacy? Does universal basic income solve poverty? Is it time to... These are boring. Give me unconventional. RP debate topics. Let's see what it comes up with. Sometimes it'll come up with good stuff. Oh, is female hypergamy exaggerated or misunderstood? Are modern men encouraged to be weak? Does the red pill misrepresent evolutionary psychology? Is masculinity in crisis or being redefined? Are traditional gender roles still relevant? Jesus. Is marriage a bad deal for men? Are women more socially powerful than men? Is pornography reducing masculinity? Has feminism benefited or diminished women? Do alpha and beta male categories oversimplify male behavior? Can women truly have it all? Is the concept of high-value man problematic? Has social media created unrealistic expectations in dating? Are men more oppressed than women today? Are modern relationships built to fail? Are men and women being pitted against each other by design? Ooh, that one was good. That was a good one. Does the red pill overemphasize competition? Are paternity rights inadequately addressed in society? Is the red pill overly pessimistic about female nature? Make them... Ow. Does feminism mask a desire for power rather than equality? Is society designed to dehumanize men? Are modern women more narcissistic than ever before? Is hypergamy a form of sexual parasitism? Wait, I can't say that word, but like a parasite. Parasitism? That one in reverse would be good. Is marriage modern slavery for men? Are most modern women incapable of love? Men are. Just kidding. Are child custody battles warfare against men? Are women weaponizing victimhood? Are men being conditioned for servitude? Are single mothers creating broken men? People are. Are women better liars than men? Are schools brainwashing boys into compliance? Is the red pill a modern day cult? Are traditional women a myth? Is monogamy a tool to control men? Does society encourage female cruelty? Is male depression a design feature, not a flaw? Interesting. Oh, it's popping. You think ChatGPT was biased? I didn't think so. Evil, do evil. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did I say one about evil? Traditional gender roles no longer exist. If you control the answers, the questions become immaterial. Good. Here, let's do can you make them, what would you call it when you would have like the reverse? Can you make them I don't even know what I just asked. Are women biologically wired to exploit men? Is male depression just weakness exposed? Oh my God, ChatGPT! What? Are modern women nothing but attention addicts? Yes. Are men disposable tools for female ambitions? Are women hardwired to betray? Are single mothers breeding future criminals? There we go. Women taking accountability for the men leaving the home. Sorry, I had to. Okay. Is modern love just a social control mechanism? Are women the ultimate sexual gatekeepers, and does this make them tyrants? Okay, chat. This like unhinged Chat GPT. Does society want men to die? No. Are women incapable of real empathy for men? Is hypergamy just covert prostitution? Can you tell that like I train this? Like, can you tell? Is paternity fraud more common than we think? Yes. Which is something that I wish Undead Chronic and Andrew Wilson got more into. It's like bold of you to say they're cucks when there's men that don't even know that they're not their kids. I don't know. Crazy. When the whole 23andMe came out, it like exposed a lot of that. But anyways, is modern feminism an exercise in gender sadism? Is the strong, independent woman just a lure? What? Do women enjoy male suffering? Is the traditional family model designed to castrate men? Are relationships just legalized extortion? Are men who marry nothing but fools? Is modern society grooming men to be victims? These are better. 30 more. I'm addicted. Let's see. If anything like really clicks, okay, I want you to spam the chat with the number 7. Okay. Do women view men as walking wallets? Is modern marriage emotional extortion? Are most men born to be exploited? Are women hardwired to exploit sympathy? I said darker. Let's go. Is modern society a soft genocide against men? Debate whether declining male life expectancy, rising suicide rates, and systemic neglect of male health and well-being are indicators that society is waging a silent war against men, eliminating them through attrition. Okay. Is fatherhood just a trap? Are women hardwired for chaos? I am. Are men's sexual desires being weaponized against them? Are relationships just a slow execution? Is the idea of consent only applied to men? Are women destroying civilization? Are women natural sadists? Is hyperfeminism a revenge fantasy against men? Are most women psychologically programmed to be parasites? I would say it's the reverse. Okay, rude. Rude. Sorry. Do women see men as interchangeable? Of course not. Is modern workforce a slave plantation for men? ChatGPT, you're dark. Are men being trained to self-destruct? Are men just toys for women's amusement? You want to be? I'm just kidding. Is male anger a rational response to systemic betrayal? Are men biologically dispensable? Ooh, I like that one. That one's sticking. I think that's a good one. I don't know why. I'm going to put that one in the chat. Do you guys like that one? I don't know why that I gravitate towards that one. Is marriage modern day? That was dark. I can't even say. Are women encouraged to weaponize false accusations? Are men who pursue love just fooling themselves? Are men trained to die quietly? Ow. Are most women psychologically conditioned to seek destruction? Is male suicide a feature of society, not a bug? Are men disposable in a feminized world? Do women really want men to suffer? Are men designed to be collateral damage? Sacrificing male well-being for the greater good of female empowerment. Like the video if you haven't liked it already for my troubles. Is female empowerment built on male subjugation? Are women naturally inclined towards cruelty? Is the war on masculinity a war on male sanity? Is the war on masculinity a war on male sanity? Debate whether the attack on traditional masculinity is systematically driving men to madness, making them feel alienated, unwanted, and demonized for expressing natural male traits. I like that one. I like that one. Hold on, I'm going to put that one in the chat. Is romantic love just a trap? Is society grooming women to be predators? Is male suffering the backbone of female comfort? I like that one too. See, I like these sort of the stuff you don't really think about, but it's like in the background. Are women just parasites on social order? Or men? Are feminism and hypergamy the same thing? Is society designed to emasculate men at every turn? Is the man-up mentality just a death sentence? Are women turning childbirth into a weapon? Are men genetically predisposed to their own destruction? Discuss whether men's natural tendencies towards aggression, self-sacrifice, and competition make them predisposed to self-destruction in a society that no longer value these traits. Okay. Are men the real... No, I can't say that. Are men being erased from history? Is emotional manipulation the core of female identity? Is society conditioning men to want their own... I can't say that. Is being a good man just a euphemism for being a useful idiot? I like that one. I can't fucking say it though. Sorry, excuse my language. I'm going to put that in there too. Is traditional marriage modern day castration? Are women using emotional abuse to break men? Is male identity built to self-destruct? More like that. Is providing just another word for male enslavement? Is the concept of duty just a tool to keep men compliant? Is sacrifice just male self-sabotage romanticized? I like that one too. I don't know if I would word it like that. ChatGPT cooking hard as fuck. I trained this one, okay, y'all? So she go hard. Or he. I don't know. No sex. Is altruism just a disguise for male self-destruction? Is being a gentleman just an act of self-submission? Is respect just a code word for obedience? Ooh, I like that one. Men demand respect. That was a good one, ChatGPT. Going hard. Going hard. Okay. They are getting repetitive, for sure. For sure. I mean, there's only so much you can do. The rest of them are like is, and then growth, listening, empathy, being a protector, stoicism. Is stoicism just a mask for male silence? I don't get that. Argue whether the glorification of stoicism in men is actually about making male pain invisible, forcing them to endure suffering without seeking help. True. Is maturity just a way to suppress men's anger? Okay, let's see which ones in the chat. Okay, so I said which ones? Is the war on masculinity... Take two. Is the war on masculinity a war on male sanity? That's number one. Choice one. Is sacrifice just male self-sabotage romanticized? That's two. 3. Is respect just code word for obedience? Which one do you guys like the most? Oh, I have another one. 4. Are men biologically dispensable? Let's go. Ow. Is there one you guys prefer? 4? 4, 4, 4. I only have one person voting. Okay, we got 2. Like the video if you haven't liked it already. 4 it is. But men are not dispensable. You don't think so? Aw, I love that. I just got done wrestling with my 3 boys before bed. Before this, we ate steaks and milk, and before bed, they go and give their mothers a kiss and tell her thank you for everything. Aw, goals. We all are. Okay. I guess I will change the title to that. So men, where is it? Are men biologically dispensable? Are men biologically dispensable? Should we word it that way? Are men genetically programmed for disposability? Do you think that's better wording? Yeah, we'll do it because I think it's clear. Let me go switch this. Should we do a call-in? We could. Hashtag shorts. Hashtag live. Get your snacks. I want a snack. You guys want anything? I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Just kidding. Torshaa. Torshaa. Okay. Are men just disposable? Sorry, I'm putting a new thumbnail up. Change the title. We're looking good. We're looking good. Wow, 92 out of 100. I never get a show score that high. Dang. Okay. Okay. Get me a sandwich and I'll bring you a steak. Say less. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. And literally, like, all we have here is grape juice boxes. That's hard to say. Grapes. Grapes. And then Pop-Tarts. Who eats Pop-Tarts? I'm starving. I really want hummus right now. Those are the vibes. Frozen grapes do sound good, actually. Those two. I wish we had a Trader Joe's here. It sucks. Or even like a Whole Foods. I don't even think we have Whole Foods. We have Aldi, which I get. I don't like Aldi. Maybe if I need to grab like olive oil or like cheese. I hate, my dad always goes there. I'm like, I don't see, where's the avocado? Okay. I don't know where anything is here. They had some like buffalo cauliflower things, frozen things that sounded good. I've had those from like Buffalo Wild Wings. The Asian zing is fire, but normal people eat Pop-Tarts. It's just like, I'm not craving it, you know? He always gets strawberry. Why do dads do that? Why do you guys all eat strawberry flavored stuff, but not strawberries? Strange. It's like all men like vanilla and strawberry things. Prove me wrong. Okay. Prove me wrong. Sherbert. When I would bartend, there were good guys like, can you make me the blue drink? I'm like, yeah, I got you. Kings. Love it. Strawberries. Whipped cream puffs. What else do dads eat? Whipped cream puffs for sure. Strawberry eclairs. Probably like an almond joy. Am I on to anybody? Does anybody feel personally attacked? Girl dads for sure. Popcorn. Yeah. Talking to you. Strawberry flapjacks. Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You guys are so easy. Oh, the worst ones. I like the cinnamon Pop-Tart, if any, or the original. I wouldn't die on that hill, actually. I take it back. Double oof. You know what I like for breakfast? Crepes. Or like spinach salad. I'm so boring. I need a good granola. Like the type of granola you get at the breakfast place that puts the yogurt, the fruit yogurt, in like a banana split bowl. You know the places. I'm not talking that like average type of parfait. I'm talking the whole thing. They have like the good oatmeal, the caramelized. I loved caramelizing people's oatmeal when I worked at Butterfields. With the fucking light torch. What do you call it? I don't know. I need one of those. If you're like, how can I spice up my kitchen? Get one of those. Get one of those. You're welcome. Cinnamon Pop-Tarts get boring after the third one, even when you space the... That's so true. Why is it so true? Yes, traditional eggs and bacon. I love steak and eggs. Fire. Fire. There goes my phone. Steak and eggs with an English muffin. Or the good cinnamon bread. Certain places have it. On the yo-yo diet, you get used to adding peanut butter to oatmeal to max the protein. Oh, I never thought about doing that. I don't know. I'm weird. I'll do banana peanut butter in my coffee, which sounds wild. So does honey in your coffee. Sounds wild, but it's actually so good. I don't know. I'm weird. Peanut butter. I'd rather just like throw a scoop of protein in it at that point. I know I'm like the minority. Beef rounds and sunny side up eggs with bacon. Ooh, honey and coffee with French vanilla creamer. And you got graham crackers with caffeine. Maji. I've been using Folgers instant coffee. If you have never used an instant coffee, let me blow your mind. Okay. Instant coffee, boiling hot water. If you have a frother, that'd be great. And it literally turns it into like whipped coffee. You can use powdered sugar or confected sugar. I forget when. Mom, the powdered sugar. I don't know if you can use granulated sugar. I think it would do the same thing. But the powdered sugar allows it to whip up easier. But instant coffee with boiling hot water until you get it whipped, right? It's whipped now. I forget what they called it. It's like an Italian thing. And then you get your milk. I use coconut right now, which like seems good. It's like, I don't know. And then I fill an entire cup with heaping ice. So it's like over the cup. And then I will pour like a good amount of fucking milk. A good amount. But what I like to do with milk that has like even just a little bit, and I shake it like I'm shaking a martini. And the end of it or whatever, you want to get like the bottom of it to the top. So I shake it, shake, 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 shake. You can put it in a cup with a plate on top of it if you don't have like a pressurizer thing. Put it in the microwave for 30 seconds and boom, now you got whipped milk. Okay. Put it over ice. Or you can just put it in a mug if you want it relatively lukewarm. I haven't perfected this yet, okay? It's like by the time you're done whipping the coffee, I feel like it's kind of cold. And then you got cloud coffee with the whipped milk. I don't know. You can do one or the other. Anyways, I like macchiatos, though, probably at home. So if I don't whip the milk, I'll just fill it to the heaping ice and then put the cloud coffee over it. You can also put like a little splash of vanilla extract. Dude, I go through vanilla extract so often and it is so expensive. Like, does anybody have a better alternative? Like, goddamn. Yeah, here's a tip. Go take some baking soda and put a little bit in water. Follow me for more tips. Calms down your heart in a safe way. Sometimes when we have panic attacks, you really can't. You try to breathe your way out of it and you're like, oh, it's probably because your heart's beating kind of loud. Go do the baking soda thing. Coconut flour has grown on me. I haven't used coconut flour. Actually, I lied. I have used it once when I did coconut breaded chicken, which is pretty good over really, this was so long ago, over really high protein. It was like black bean pasta. It's pretty fire, actually. 20 out of 10. And then like a not vinaigrette, balsamic, leafy green side salad. I can't even talk. But I only used it that one time. You can also put xanthan gum in your coffee if you ever are trying to get a consistency more like a Guinness. Okay? I won't ask questions, but yeah. I work at Starbucks. Goals. If you're like, I have ADD, what job should I have? Starbucks or a nightclub. Italian whipped coffee. Yep, that's it. A lot of people, actually the water bottle trick, I think that's how they do the original one. Get a Coke bottle, a water bottle. Water bottle is probably one that most people have around, but you put the instant coffee. So it's going to be easier to put it in a cup. Well, for me, hold on. Get the instant coffee in a water bottle, or the boiling water or whatever into the water bottle and shake it. And then it'll come out almost like ice cream. It's wild. Wonder if I can find a video of it actually, until I'm so distracted. Italian whipped coffee. Crema de cafe. That's what they call it. Let's see.
Cafe. It's Italian coffee cream and it's insanely good. Today, I'm going to show you how to make it with just a plastic bottle. First, grab an espresso shot or coffee from a mocha pot and add a few spoons of powdered sugar. And you need to make sure this coffee is cold or it can split the cream. Then add it to your leftover bottle and half fill the bottle with cream, leaving enough room for the cream to whip.
And then you just got to shake.
This is different than what I was saying, but this will get you the actual creamy shit. Ew.
Once you hear it change from sloshing to slapping, you're good to go. Use your bottle like a piping bag into a cup and finish with some chocolate. Have you ever tried creme?
What else we got?
This is whipped Dalgona coffee. Let me show you how to make it. Instant coffee, sugar, hot water, whisk it together until...
Oh, so you can use granulated sugar. Now we know.
Fluffy and thick enough to make a hole through it. Then we're going to fill it with milk, hot or cold, whatever your preference.
That's a good idea.
And then we add a straw, give it a mix, and enjoy.
Fuck what I said about the milk. Genius. Should we go make it?
This is whipped Dalgona.
I don't have one of those frothers. I have to actually use like a hand mixer. It's delicious. My partner makes this stuff for me. It's amazing. I love that. Oh, wait. When you made coffee for your mom, I shook the milk cart until it did that. Yeah, like one of my favorite things to do was shaking it until my arm absolutely fell off, and then you pour it out. It's like milk that's already frothed, like in a cappuccino. It's great. But if you put it in the microwave, in a microwavable cup with a lid, I just use a plate and a mug, then it will give you like warm milk and then the top of it that you can just scrape down. I hate that word, scrape. Oh, now I see all these food hack videos in my shorts. Yeah, they're great. Somebody also gave another good topic or another good hack, and it was like garlic, white vinegar. I don't remember. I never have white vinegar. I should, but I don't. So anyways, okay, let's do today's topic. Somebody entertain me. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Preferably nobody that's like too weird. And by weird, I mean doing anything that will get me in trouble. You know, don't do that. I feel like the sound is so messed up. So what is our topic? Are men genetically programmed for disposability? Probably have like 3 people up here. We'll see. I don't really know if I'll get anybody. I'm also in vertical, so that kind of sucks. Maybe Glenn's here. I just see him. That's the choice. The choice is yours. Frothed, either whisk. I like coffee flavored everything. I was the kid that at the dentist, I would get the coffee flavored. I don't even think I drank coffee at that point, but I loved coffee ice cream. But anyways, are men genetically, should I put like a little sticker? Hold on, I'm trying to get creative. Stand by. Oh, can I not? Oh, I go here. Okay, wait, so are men genetically programmed for disposability? Huh? We like that? Oh, hell yeah. Do it. just joined. Hello. So are men genetically programmed for disposability? Let me see. Testosterone, yes. All right, Tony. Sorry. I want to make coffee. What the hell? Where's Princess when you need him? He's still... Men in their video games, I swear to God. Princess, come. Are you in a bunker? There's a hurricane. I am in the North Midwest. Yes. Hello, Glenn. No, I believe you can choose who you want to be with. Don't be with someone who drains you like a leech. Like that happy family that commented earlier probably can't relate to the issues stated. Definitely going to at least one bro. Ooh. I want to go to New York. What the hell? I've never been there. Glenn, get your ass up here. Okay. I'm in a bunker here in Illinois. Okay. Love the energy. Love the energy. Get up here. I'm by myself. I need somebody to lead this shit. Okay, I'm just... Aladdin and or Harry Potter. I want to go to the Nutcracker. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm not going to fucking say please. The hell? No. I'll just end it. It's fine. I hope you have life alerts, Jan. Bye. What? What is this stream about? Are men genetically, I will say it again, are men genetically programmed for disposability? That's what I was hoping you would say. I'm predictable. Oh my God, Hexa, it's been a long time. Have you ever thought about having a debate with someone? Can you handle one? Of course. Did you send me the link? I didn't, but I can send it to you on Instagram. We asked ChatGPT for a bunch of different topics, and then we voted on one. That's a good point. Wizard says, no, I don't think men are programmed for disposability. They are just more likely to put themselves in harm's way for a goal. Or like sacrificial. I feel you. I was bummed from the crypto bear. Oh no. I'd love to debate live from a guy perspective. Join the stream. Do it. Do it. Or do we need a better debate topic? Is this one not enticing people? Link doesn't show blue. It doesn't? Why? That's weird. What do you mean it's not showing blue? That's weird. Why wouldn't it be blue? You scare me. Okay. I want to go throw this pizza in the oven. Oh my god. But we're popping. We're popping. On average, yeah, but when you just take you're right. You just take the average, you can make a lot of weird assumptions about a large group of people. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm just trying to get a different debate topic is all. The more polarizing or generalized, typically the more triggering, if you will. Now you know. Now you know. Yeah, I can't click on the link. What the hell? This is bullshit. Bullshit. Why? Why is it doing that? Should I leave and make a new one? Get process? Okay, let me do that. I'm going to end the stream and make a new one because I don't know why it's not working. Like the video. Love you. Bye. Be right back. Okay.